Technology has given us incredible tools, but it's also created a generation of men who can't function without them. Our grandfathers knew how to fix a car, navigate by the stars, defend their families, and lead with authority. Today, most men can barely change a tire without calling for help. But here's the truth. Learning practical skills isn't just about being able to do things. It's about building the confidence, competence, and character that makes you fit to lead. These 10 skills will transform you from a passive consumer into a capable leader. Let's get started. If you can't lead a simple prayer, you're not ready to lead your family spiritually. It's that simple. Spiritual headship starts here. You don't need to be a theologian. You just need to be willing to step up and guide your family toward God. Here's how you learn this. Start small. Volunteer to lead grace before meals with friends. Practice in private first. Pray alone regularly so you're comfortable praying aloud. And stay in a state of grace. Confess regularly. Receive the Eucharist. You can't lead others to God if you're not walking with Him yourself. Whether you're single or married, you're responsible for your household finances. And no, I'm not good with money is not an excuse. This skill is simpler than you think. Create a budget. Split your income into categories: living expenses, savings, investing, entertainment, emergencies. Then stick to it. Here's how you learn this. Pick a budgeting method and commit to it for 3 months. Make sure you're saving and investing something every month, even if it's small. Financial security doesn't come from making more money. It comes from managing what you have. We live in an age that avoids confrontation at all costs. But real men don't avoid hard conversations. They have them, directly and charitably. This means disciplining your children when necessary, addressing real issues with your wife, speaking truth at work even when it's uncomfortable. If you run from difficult conversations, you'll run from bigger problems too. Here's how you learn this. Start with the small conversations you've been avoiding. Speak the truth with charity. Be direct but not cruel. And remember, conflict handled well builds trust. Practice this. You'll need it. GPS is great, until it's not. What happens when your phone dies and you're responsible for getting your family where they need to go? Learn to read a map. Understand how to use a compass. Know how to ask for and give directions. Here's how you learn this. Go 1 week without using GPS unless it's absolutely necessary. Use printed maps. Ask locals for directions. Pay attention to landmarks and street signs. Relearn the skill your ancestors took for granted. Yes, you could call roadside assistance. But what if you're in the middle of nowhere? What if your phone's dead? What if your wife and kids are in the car and they're looking to you? This isn't about whether you'll always need this skill. It's about being capable when it matters. Basic car maintenance makes you self-reliant. It prevents you from being stranded and helpless. Here's how you learn this. Watch a tutorial, then do it. Next time someone you know has a flat, volunteer to change it yourself. Competence comes from doing, not just watching. Every Catholic man should know how to fight. Not to start fights, not to prove anything, but to protect the people who depend on you. The world is not safe. Evil exists. And you can't always count on someone else being there to protect your family. Here's how you learn this. Find a gym. Learn 1 striking art and 1 grappling art. Train consistently for 1 to 2 years minimum. You're not trying to become a professional fighter. You're building basic competence in a skill that might save your life or someone else's. Pray you never need it, but be ready if you do. Calling a repairman for every small problem is expensive and unnecessary. Learn basic home repair. It saves money, builds confidence, and makes you the guy people call when something breaks. Here's how you learn this. Start with YouTube. Look up whatever needs fixing and try it yourself first. If you truly can't do it, hire someone, but watch them while they work. Next time, you won't need to call. Build your skill set 1 repair at a time. I don't care what some internet guru told you. You need to know how to feed yourself and your family. This isn't about being the household chef. It's about basic competence. What if your wife is sick? What if you're single? What if you need to step up? You should be able to prepare a real meal, not just microwave something. Here's how you learn this. Master 2 or 3 simple recipes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's it. You don't need to be a gourmet chef. Just be capable enough to feed the people you're responsible for. Life is negotiation. Getting a better price, resolving a conflict, advocating for your family, handling difficult people. Your ability to communicate persuasively affects your career, your relationships, and your bank account. Here's how you learn this. Read, study influence and persuasion, then practice. Every conversation is an opportunity. But remember, use these skills ethically. Persuasion is a tool for service, not manipulation. Learn to advocate for what's right, not just what benefits you. This is number 1 for a reason. If you call yourself Catholic, people will judge the faith by how well you understand and explain it. If you can't explain what you believe and why, you're telling the world your faith doesn't matter. And if you have children, you're their primary teacher. Not the priest, not the catechism class, you. Here's how you learn this. Read the Catechism of the Catholic Church. Study church history. Learn apologetics. Know what you believe and why you believe it. Be able to defend your faith rationally and charitably. This is the foundation. Everything else builds on this. So why do these 10 skills matter? Because competence creates confidence. When you know you can handle yourself, you carry yourself differently. Your family feels secure. People naturally look to you for leadership. But more importantly, competence allows you to serve. If you're constantly needing help yourself, you can't help anyone else. But if you're capable, you become the man others turn to. And here's the spiritual reality. If you can't handle practical challenges, how can you lead your family spiritually? Modern culture wants you dependent, helpless, a perpetual consumer. But your faith calls you to something different, to be a creator, a builder, a leader who participates in God's work of bringing order to chaos. This isn't about pride or showing off. It's about becoming the kind of man your family can depend on, your community can respect, and God can use. Here's what you do next. Pick one skill from this list, just one. Start learning it today. Master it, then move to the next. You could learn all 10 in a year if you stay consistent. So don't just watch this video and forget about it. Choose a skill. Take action. Start today. Become the man your family needs you to be.